Friday, September 27, 1935. The New York Times. Diver digs vainly in mud for gems. Gropes 3 hours in Brooklyn Creek after police receive an anonymous letter. It told of thieves' booty. Note said $5,000 jewels taken from store had been cast there. Crowd looks on. John N. Turner, former Navy diver who has plunged many times for the police department, explored the muddy depths of Newtown Creek in Brooklyn for 3 hours yesterday in a futile search for 2 bags of jewels valued at about $5,000. When he pulled to shore from 6 feet of water and 3 feet of mud, it was necessary to scrape layers of mud from his heavy diving suit before he could get out of it. He had found nothing but several bricks and pieces of coal. Nearly 20 policemen who were at the scene, some of them taking turns pumping air to Turner, maintained an attitude of mystery as they supervised the diving operations. They revealed, however, that an anonymous letter had informed the police that the proceeds of a jewel robbery last January had been thrown into the creek a few days ago. Deputy Chief Inspector John J. Ryan, in charge of Brooklyn detectives, was scarcely more communicative. He said that the jewels, consisting principally of diamonds, had been stolen from a store on Knickerbocker Avenue, Brooklyn, and that they were sought at the bottom of the creek for use as evidence. No one has yet been arrested for the robbery, he said. The anonymous letter, it was learned, contained a map marking a point in the creek opposite Morgan and Johnson Avenues, near the yards of the Scranton and Lehigh Coal Company, as the site where the jewels would be found. The creek is about 30 feet wide at this point and is very dirty. 2 grimy coal barges were anchored near the shore. Turner arrived at the scene at about 3:45 p.m. after an emergency squad had called for him and his diving equipment at his home, 788 3rd Avenue, Brooklyn. School children and factory hands lined the banks of the creek to watch the bubbling trail left by Turner as he crawled under and between the 2 barges. He returned to shore several times to make a new start, but at 6 o'clock the search was abandoned. Turner said that on touching bottom he had sunk into soft mud above his knees. He could not see anything, and all he could do was grope.